Have you ever caught your shadow doing something it shouldn't? I hadn't either until one night last summer. It started innocuously, just a flicker at the edge of my vision, but soon my shadow began moving in ways that defied logic. I'd be standing still, yet it would stretch, twist, and even point towards places or objects that held no significance to me. At first, I chalked it up to exhaustion and overwork, but when my shadow began leading me to secrets that were never meant to be uncovered, I realized I couldn't ignore it any longer. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, eerie shadows, I noticed it pointing insistently towards an old oak tree just beyond my backyard. Curious and slightly unnerved, I followed its silent guidance. Beneath the tree, I discovered a small wooden box buried in the roots. Inside were photographs of my neighbors, smiling, oblivious, but all with the same strange symbol carved into their foreheads. The images appeared old, yet the faces were unmistakably familiar. A chill ran down my spine as I realized what this could mean. Was my shadow trying to warn me or implicate me in something sinister? I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, of knowing too much. Each day, my shadow grew bolder, even during daylight when it should have been docile. It led me to hidden places around town, an abandoned warehouse with unsettling graffiti, a neglected playground with rusted swings, and finally, the basement of an old library. There, beneath layers of dust and forgotten history, I uncovered a journal detailing rituals and dark practices involving shadows. The symbols matched those in the photographs. The entries were written in a shaky hand, describing a pact made generations ago, a pact that was now mine to fulfill or break. The final revelation came just last night. My shadow, now more a companion than an ominous specter, guided me to a derelict church on the outskirts of town. Inside, I found a circle of candles and a mirror. As I stepped closer, the reflection showed not just me, but every resident I'd seen in those photos, each one looking more decayed than the last. It dawned on me that these were not just images, but warnings of a fate I was doomed to share unless I acted. My shadow had shown me the truth, and now it was up to me to either seal my destiny or defy it. As I blew out the candles, the darkness crept in, and I realized that some things should never be brought to light.